Yo, what is good? What's poppin', everybody? Your boy is finally back. It's your boy, Ladios Otama. And oh my god, it's been almost a month, guys. It has been a minute, honestly. It has definitely been a minute. I know I've been gone for the past couple of weeks. Probably for this whole month. Almost this whole month, honestly. But yeah, I'm back, guys. I'm finally back after, being gone for like at least, the whole February, at least for the most part. But yeah, I was dealing with a bit of stream burnout, and I was definitely dealing with that. And it was, I was like, what? I had to step away for a bit, just to figure out what I really wanted to do. And thus here we are. I'm finally back with, with a bit of a podcast to get things started, just to catch you guys up to speed as to everything that's going on, because I know I've been missing for the longest time, but I'm back. Your boy is here. We got Misty crossing in the chat. We have Jason, of course. PME Delphox, welcome in. We have Superior Zen. Let's see what we got. You got your boy here, finally back after a bit of a few week hiatus. But yeah, I was kind of feeling a little bit, of the old, streamer burnout, pretty much. So I kind of wanted to take some time off just to really get back, get myself back on track, figure out what I really wanted to do, and just chill. But yeah, I missed you guys. I know I've been missing y'all quite a bit. I had to come back. Get back to streaming, trying to, catch up with, I'm going to catch up with you guys today, because that's the idea of the stream, just to catch up with y'all. Zidane Danny, welcome in, brother. Welcome in. Is it going to be more just awesome as always? You already know, man. So how's everybody doing? Hopefully everyone's been having a great month thus far in my absence. I'm not sure. I know there's been a few people that's been dealing with a lot of the snow, that heavy snowstorm. We also had it over here in New York as well, and it was crazy. It was insane. Like I think this storm was actually a bit worse than the other one we had, actually, which I think is actually really crazy, honestly. But hopefully you guys are okay. Hopefully everybody's been doing okay, being safe. If you had to deal with the storm, that snowstorm. I hope you guys have been well. Hopefully you guys have been gaming, and that's something I kind of want to talk about. I'm going to be talking about in this stream as well too. This is going to be a little podcast. The reason why I'm doing this a little earlier, because couldn't even go to work today. So it was because transit it's been really bad, obviously. But I should be going to work tomorrow. So yeah. Still snowed in. Yeah, but I think it finally stopped. But it was pretty big. It was a pretty nasty storm. This one was probably even worse than the other one we had, actually, too. But yeah, it started out mad light, and then it was like around maybe what 7 p.m. ish, around there, 7 p.m. ish. It's when it started ramping up. There was even a travel ban in New York too, where only obviously basically the essential workers were able to go out. Like basically to make sure the roads were clear, to basically get rid of all the snow. Yeah, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. They had to do it. They issued a travel ban, which is actually insane. But yeah, we are actually in the final week of February. But more importantly, we are counting down pretty much to Pokemon Day, which Pokemon Day is going to be this Friday, and I'm going to be live for it. I'm going to be live actually at 8:30 a.m. EST, so it's going to be an earlier stream than normal, a much earlier stream than normal. I rarely ever stream in the morning at all, let alone I don't even stream at all period in the morning, but this is going to be a special occasion. So I definitely got to get eventually get into the swing of things, get into the reactions. I never get to react to any of this stuff at all, so this is going to be my first time actually doing a reaction for anything in particular, so I'm really excited for that. So that's going to be taking place. I know I said this many times, but this is going to be taking place this coming Friday at 8:30. Well, I'm going to start the stream at 8:30, but the presentation itself is going to be at 9 a.m. EST for me anyways. I'm not sure what the time is for you guys, but I'm going to be live streaming it, showcasing and all that stuff. I'm going to obviously have it where my model is right now. Is pretty much where the whole where I got to set up that this thing on the OBS pretty much. But yeah, that's gonna be taking place on Friday. That's gonna be a fun time. Woo! Yes, exactly. Kingdom Hearts 4 is exclusive for Nintendo Switch. Say, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna definitely be focusing their attention more on the Switch 2 aspect of things, honestly. Which I kind of expect. I kind of do expect that to be the case. So I'm pretty sure that we'll see what happens in regards to that, honestly. So anyways, with that, let's catch up. Let's catch up with everything. I know I've been gone. Obviously last week they dropped the news that, we're going to be getting Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green to commemorate the 30th anniversary on Pokemon Day, which is going to be exciting. I haven't played those games in years, man. Like, I've seen videos of gameplay and all that stuff, but I haven't played it in ages. But the fact that they're coming out with it on Switch and Switch 2, yo, big W. That's all I gotta say. Big W. I'm really excited for that. They're actually dropping Fire Red, Leaf Green. Honestly, I'm excited for that actually, because while it is the remake of the original Pokemon Red and Blue, I am still excited nonetheless, because it is still Gen 1, technically the generation where Pokemon basically started for me, Generation 1, which is insane. And we're getting this whole celebration counting down to Pokemon Day, which is going to be this Friday, so it's crazy. But yeah, I'm excited for that, honestly. I really am. I hope you guys are as well too. It's gonna be a grand time. Hoping for something. I mean, usually when it comes down to these things, I'm hoping to get back into. I'm hoping I go in with like a little bit of low expectations, but then I'm pretty sure they're gonna absolutely cook this year. I'm hoping. I mean, let's see. I mean, this is their 30th anniversary, so they gotta cook They gotta cook up a big storm of craziness this year, right? Surely, it's gonna be amazing. And then next week, Pokopia. Yeah, I know that's coming out for the Switch 2 pretty soon, right? I think. At least to what I remember, it's coming out this year. Or rather, sometime pretty soon. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, it's gonna be nuts. Honestly, it's gonna be absolutely crazy. Also, as you guys could probably tell by the layout here, I have a fresh new layout here. Which I changed it up, got a nice little Pokemon themed, to commemorate the fact that we're gonna be getting to Pokemon. And this is also going to be March's layout for the whole month of for the month of March. So yeah, definitely look forward to that. It's gonna be it's gonna be a fun time indeed. It's gonna be a cool one. I love it. What do you guys think? Hopefully you guys like it. I still gotta figure out a couple things too. Like, I'm still trying to figure out sound redeems. I'm trying to get that set up for you guys. Unfortunately, I still have not gotten that figured out. Unfortunately, I don't know how to get that figured out. I'm still looking into things. But in due time, hopefully I'll get that figured out. Yeah, next Thursday. Yeah, that. Yeah. Oh, okay. On the Switch too, right? In fact, here, let me see, because I also added a few new commands as well too for you guys. Might be some YouTubers I've added, some new peeps I've added, of course. But I've been working on a few new commands for you guys, so you guys should check out. There are some new people on this list to definitely check out, of course. I've added it on this list. I gotta add a few other people in here as well too. Actually, some new other people I recently started watching, which have been really cool. We have one of my friends I've known for years, Blue Curbs. I added her here. I gotta add a few other people as well too. Check out my friend Berlin. We have another person I started watching, Pogo Tips. Pretty cool stuff, of course. And and there's still gonna be more incoming because I got a few more things. I still have a few more things to add to it as well too, which I'm gonna probably work on that after the stream. But yeah, let's get it. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. Definitely pretty cool. I might work on the OG Need for Speed Most Wanted for the Xbox 360. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Hopefully it comes out well for sure. All right, next. All right, let's talk about content because I know some of you guys are wondering what is my goal? What is my plan for content going forward? Well, that's a good question. Let's talk about that. So, I've been doing some thinking around. I've been, chilling, watching other YouTubers, doing all that good stuff. And I think I'm starting to see that a lot of viewers I'm starting to get now coming. It's been mostly Pokemon Go related. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually start doing some more Pokemon Go content pretty soon. Mostly because of the fact that I've been getting, like, some of the videos I've been doing have been doing really well. And I've been checking out some other content creators that do Pokemon Go just for the fun of it, just to see. Because honestly, I feel like Pokemon Go is starting to slowly come back to me a little bit. It's a game. It's a perfect excuse for me to actually be active. I think it's a good excuse to actually be out, rather. So what I might propose is that in the future I might do something Pokemon Go related on the channel. I might do like a stream where I might host raids or something like that. Even if I don't do it myself, I'll probably maybe do something like that. I'm not really too sure yet. But I might also maybe go out and do some Pokemon Go gameplay as well too. But I'm gonna have to figure all that stuff out. And it's obviously not gonna be with this layout, because if I'm gonna be out and about, obviously that I'm not gonna be able to do that at all, because with the layout anyways. I'm not going to be able to do it with this layout, because obviously in order to play Pokemon Go you got to be out and about, obviously. But I'll probably wait until I'll probably wait till like when we get to springtime or summertime, and when it's more nicer out, and then I'll probably consider doing some more streams. I'll do something Pokemon Go related going when I go out, pretty much. I could also maybe do like some Pogo going over stuff like raids and stuff like that, because I know I've actually. Oh, by the way, speaking of that, I've actually started. I started a little bit of a cool little series where I've actually been helping another fellow content creator, Karen. Actually, one of my friends, Karen, aka Go Corilla Go. I'm sorry if I butchered it wrong. Just been teaching her how about rating, all the basic stuff about it, and just basically getting in, just helping her out, giving into a little bit of series. Yeah, I've been doing some collabs on behind the scenes, obviously. Yeah, Ninja, I did a collab with you too, actually. I actually really just jumped on your side, technically. I technically just jumped on your side. That's about it, really. And then I was also with my other friend Karen. And then I was also with, I think that was the time where I was with Bird too. Oh no, that was a few months ago, actually. But that was actually something I did before already. But yeah, definitely check them out for sure. Awesome peeps, of course. But yeah, I'm definitely considering doing something of the sort of doing like content like that in the upcoming for sure. So yeah, we're gonna be pretty much evolving not evolving things up, but kind of expanding things up a little bit per se. Of course, there are still the matter of my stream projects that I've been working on, that I'm still fixing the finish, which is of course Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm gonna still be playing that, obviously. Just gonna be doing it to like one stream a week, which will be coming up next week. We're gonna be getting back. We're gonna be getting back into the normal content. Rather than normal content, you know, basically the content coming up, basically. But it's definitely gonna be. I'm gonna get back into my normal swing of things when I do content and all that. Getting back into streaming. I'm also gonna try to stream a little bit more on the Pokemon side of things too, because you know, while I am happy, I have been having a great time checking out some other games. I got definitely time for me to get back into Pokemon related stuff, because it's something I like to do the most, actually. So yeah, that's something I'm definitely gonna start working on as well. So I'm gonna get back into doing a few more Pokemon related content, like maybe more shiny hunting in ZA. Maybe I'll do some rank too, because I mean the new ranks that we have right now is kind of weird, because it's kind of crazy, because now they allow you to use 2 restrictors, which is crazy, honestly. Yeah, but we have some fun things planned. We do, yes. We still need to get that project up and rocking ASAP, of course. Speaking of that, we're gonna be. I'm gonna obviously get my 780 pants next week. I already got my tombstones for this week. So obviously I can't get any more for this week, but I gotta get the pants, which is 825 tombstones. Sorry, but yeah, that's something that's gonna be in the works coming up soon. And then yeah, we're doing the reaction this coming Friday at least, and then we got some, and then I'm gonna get to new projects as well coming up soon. Yo, it's gonna be a good time. It is going to be a good time. This week in general is also gonna be a fun time too, honestly. This week in general is gonna be an absolute fun time. By the way, guys, does the audio sound okay? Like, does my mic sound okay? Does the music sound okay? Does everything sound okay? Just want to make sure everything's working properly. I just want to make sure everything is solid. I meant to ask that earlier. I forgot. I don't know why I didn't ask that, but I want to make sure that everyone knows. Make sure everything is working solid. All that. In fact, hold on. Let me double check something real quick. 1 second, guys. Bear with me. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we should be all right. But yeah, let me double check everything real quick. Okay, yeah, I think we should be fine. Golden? Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I think not many people are probably here too, because I am doing the stream a little earlier than what I usually do. But upcoming streams will be back at the usual 7 o'clock time. I can definitely tell you that much. But yeah, we're about to come into March after this week. We got the Pokemon Go Kalos tour coming up this coming weekend, which is gonna be fun. Yeah, we got a lot of fun expectations coming up this week as well. We also have obviously the Pokemon Presents this Friday. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be. I'm hoping it's gonna be a good time. I'm hoping it's gonna be sweet. You know. And yeah, I'm definitely excited for it all, honestly. Let's just hope that the company doesn't do, you know, horrid in this one, but let's see. You never know with the company, honestly. You never know what they be cooking, honestly. You never know what they be cooking. You never know what they're actually going to cook when it comes down to you know, Pokemon Day, but we'll have to see, honestly. We'll have to see on that. But yeah, in terms of content though, coming up, we're going to definitely be continuing on some of the projects, of course. Like I mentioned before, Monster Hunter. I still got to finish Pokemon, the OG Pokemon TCG as well. So I haven't finished that yet. I need to get back on that. Yeah, there's quite a few things I got to fix. I got to finish. What else? In addition, of course, that I'm going to be trying to bring back some Pokemon Go content a little bit. Not that much, obviously, but you know, there definitely there's going to be some sort of the Pokemon Go content coming, so definitely stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a grand time, and overall, I'm just straight up happy to be back to streaming, of course. But yes sir. What else? There was actually there's a few things that I wanted to go over. Obviously, one project I think I'm gonna hold off on is on Erasing Crossworlds. While that game is fun, it's not. I'm not really too sure how about continuing in it for now. So I think I'm gonna postpone that for a little while. But I will definitely still be doing Monster Hunter Wild for sure. I still have to finish the game. I still have a lot to learn when it comes to that game. I know that for a fact. I still need to learn that for sure. But I'm gonna try to at least do some more Pokemon related stuff at least, because that's what I'm really should be about too. Pokemon. While obviously I do love playing other games. I do love the idea of always trying out new games. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely love doing it. But Pokemon has been my OG forte, honestly, and I want to try to keep that rolling, honestly. Now, when it comes down to trying to stream Final Fantasy 14 stuff in the future, I probably won't, because trying to deal with audio and all that stuff has definitely been a pain. So if I do anything 14 related, they're likely just going to be in videos. Especially the project that I do have planned with Ninja here in the chat, of course. It's going to mostly just be videos, no stream related, anything of that particular. Because I still have to figure out quite a few things to see if I can even stream 14 again. At least to have at least some decent, sound with the gameplay, of course. So yeah, that's something I'm still kind of working on. But if you guys want to see 14 related content, streamers, of course, you can check out Ninja. He does streams on Tuesdays and Fridays. Also check out my friend Berlin. She also does 14 content as well, and other fun games. But yeah, of course I will still do 14, just not going to be in streams and much anymore, but I will definitely still do 14, just in videos really. Obviously the Pokemon Go raid challenges are going to still be continuing as well, as I've been having a great time doing these challenges again, editing, doing these fun edits as well too. It's been a grand time doing them as well. And I'm happy to see that some of you guys have definitely been enjoying them for sure. But yeah, I really do. I'm happy to see that I've been enjoying it, and I'm gonna try to continue. I'm gonna be continuing to do more of those, because truthfully, I've been enjoying doing that content again. It's crazy as it sounds, despite the fact we're working with Niantic of all people, Niantic / Scopely, whatever you want to call it. But one game that I know for sure that I'm never ever going to play again is Pokemon Unite. While I did enjoy the fond memory of the game, some of the people I have met playing the game, Pokemon Unite is a game that I will never play again. I will absolutely never touch that game again. Absolutely never will touch that game again. And as far as other MOBAs go, probably not either. But that's just me personally. So yeah. I think the reason why I've been getting back into the swing of Pokemon Go is because of the fact that I stopped playing Unite, because the game has definitely been on a downhill course to basically falling downhill, and it continues to do so as we speak, because I've heard a lot about a lot of negative aspects about the game, honestly. So that's something I'm just not really going to be following. I'm going to be continuing to be a part of, honestly. When that comes to that game, most certainly will not be playing that game anymore. That's a definite fact. I do still treasure the memories that with the peeps that I had playing the game, but it's just something that, but considering what the game had to offer and what it has become, I don't think I'm ever going to touch that game ever again. Honestly, I'm never going to touch that game again, because as I've said before, that game has brought out the worst in people. And it even did that way with me. I ain't gonna deny that. Which is why I had to steer myself away from that game, from Pokemon Unite. Obviously. I had to get away from that game. That game was just pure, no. It was just no. It was just not happening with me anymore with that game. But I think it was because of the fact that I ditched Pokemon Unite that I'm starting to get back into, the Pokemon Go, honestly. And honestly, I've been having a good time with it again, honestly. I met some cool people playing this game. I met, you know, I met met Karen, I met Kev, I met recently I actually started meeting you know, Pogo Tips, Pocket John. Shout out to everybody, of course. So yeah, it's because of you know, meeting up with these people. You know, it kind of revived my revived my Kindle of playing Pokemon. I said Pokemon Unite. Wow, Pokemon Go again. You know, meeting some new people, meeting a new community at least. You know, welcoming me in. You know, that's something that I'm eternally grateful for sure. You met us on Unites, and also I don't care what you stream. I'm here for a reason. That's because of you. Well, you know what? I appreciate your support, Jason. And you know what? I generally do, because you know, it's because of you guys that I'm here. I'm here today, honestly. And that's something I always always remember. Always be thankful for the viewers, because without the viewers, this channel wouldn't be where I be right now. So with that, I just want to say big thank you to everybody. But yeah, mentioning the peeps I mentioned before, because you know, it was because of them, you know, it's been kind of, you know, is why I've been deciding to really get back into playing Pokemon. I said Pokemon Unite again. Wow, my brain. Pokemon Go. Holy smokes. Oh my god. But yeah, it's because of these awesome peeps that I've been getting back into Pokemon Go. Doing a bit more content. May do some more content in the future, of course. Maybe in the future I might even do raid guides and videos. You never know. I do some raid guides. I'm probably gonna do something for Pokemon Go related, and just play the game at my pace. Basically, that's how I'm gonna be like when it comes to this game. You know, I'm gonna mostly just play at my pace, and that's pretty much the best thing to do. Play at my pace. You know, don't rush things. You know, just enjoy, honestly. Which, by the way, for Pokemon Go, I'm going to obviously be making a command too for Pokemon Go, for my Pokemon Go my FC, so I can start accepting new people. However, I'm going to only add people who do let me know who their IGN is and that are active. Now, obviously, I'm definitely not the best when it comes to active. Sometimes there are days I keep forgetting to open people's gifts. So take that as is. But I'm going to be making a command soon, so people can add me in Pokemon Go if they wish. You know, because I'm gonna be doing that as well, getting that back rolling, and you know, probably do some raiding as well too. Sometime if I'm out and about, I'd probably do some raiding with you guys. You know, and if I do that, I'm gonna try to see if I can work on I gotta work on a queue bot for like whenever I, you know, host raids or whatever. If I do decide to do that, I'm gonna be hosting. If I try to do something like that, I gotta work on some queues and all that stuff. Qbot, you know, all that stuff to work on, you know, all that good stuff. And then, you know, take things step by step and, you know, just go about with that. Maybe in the future I'll do some collabs at some point. You never know. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the future, honestly, when it comes down to, you know, all this new stuff I'm going to be doing. This is stuff I haven't done in a while, honestly. I used to stream Pokemon Go back in the day. I forgot what program I used. I think I used Stream something. I forgot what it was. But I do have a way where I could actually be able to stream Pokemon Go. I still gotta like obviously test out the waters to see if it still works. Maybe I'll do a test later on after this stream. Maybe, who knows? Maybe it won't be for a while. It won't be for like a long stream, but it'll definitely be a while. But the sound might sound a little bit off, so just bear with me if the sound doesn't seem, you know, as what you would expect, obviously. But it's something that's gonna obviously, of course, be in the works. But stay tuned. Maybe what I might do after this stream, after I finish this stream, is I might run a test with Pokemon Go and see if I can get that streamed on my phone. Granted, I'm gonna have to, you know, get myself some rather good equipment to really be able to at least be able to give you guys consistent long Pokemon Go streams if I do decide to go that direction, and give you guys a bit of a showcase of how my my grind spot is, where I like to grind, you know, why I like to grind there, you know, all that good stuff. So that's something that's something that's definitely gonna be in the works, and something that I know is going to be a great time. I think I'm hoping it's gonna be a grand time. And yeah, hopefully, everything goes well. One thing I probably will not do is stream Pokemon Go in the city. The reason for that is because trying to stream over there is just horrible. Now, I know some people have done a great job streaming in the city, despite the fact that over there it do be laggy, and that's kind of why I'm not really. I tried to stream Pokemon Go over there, but it's like it never works. So it's like if I do stream Pokemon Go, it's only because I'm gonna stream it locally. That's it, really. But if I do stream locally, I'll probably do like some lure. I'll probably do like some lure parties. Maybe I'll drop some lures in my grind spot, and just probably do that, honestly. So, but yeah, something I'm gonna be working on, of course. Pokemon Go streams feel too dangerous to me personally. Yeah, but see, as long as you know what you're doing, it's not. It's only dangerous if you gotta be careful. Yeah, obviously, yeah, you have to be careful. Obviously, you gotta be careful when it comes if you choose stream the game. But me personally, I'm not gonna stream in the city, nothing like that. I'm gonna just mostly be streaming locally. That's it, really. And when I get to my grind spot, is when I'm mostly gonna be streaming. That is if I do, or either I'll be at my grind spot locally, or I'll just be home sending raids, or just doing maybe some Pogo podcast stuff like that, showcasing stuff on my account, stuff like that. But one thing I probably will definitely not be doing is obviously streaming in the city, in Manhattan. Nope, not out of the question. Definitely not doing that. But if I do decide to go to the city, I won't be streaming, obviously, but I will make posts and all that stuff. So you guys can at least know where I'm at. So you guys will know precisely if I'm at any events. So you guys can probably, if the other streamers are there, other peeps I know that are cool, like Karen, Kev, Pogo Tips, whatever. If I do end up hanging with them, I'll obviously let you guys know ahead of time, so you guys will be aware. So you guys can be sure to tune in to check them out. So that's something that is going to be in the works. I'm going to try to stream some more Pogo. Probably if I do stream Pogo, it's going to be local, like I said. So, speaking of the devil, hey, it's Karen. Welcome, Karen, to the stream. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome in. Welcome. You guys, here's one of my friends that I know that streams Pokemon Go, Karen here. So she's been here for a while, but I've just been making some announcements, talk about, getting to stream Pogo, doing some other fun stuff. But yeah, guys, if you guys haven't checked out Karen, definitely check her out. Here is her channel, which I'm assuming this should work. I'm hoping. But yeah, how you doing, Karen? I know you was out doing the oh, that didn't work actually. Hold on, let me see something. But yeah, welcome in, Karen. How you doing? I know you was out in for the Go Fest. How did that go? But yeah, I was kind of going over a couple of things about the my plans for the channel. Honestly, I'm gonna be trying to stream more Pogo. I'm gonna try to get back to streaming Pogo, but if I do stream Pogo, it's gonna be like locally. Thanks. No worries. I'm not sure why your command's not working. I'm not sure why it's not working. But yeah, check her out if you guys have not, of course. And all that good stuff. Doing great, getting all the content ready for this week. It was a blast. Yo, I'm glad y'all had a great time, honestly. I'm glad y'all had a great time, honestly. I really am happy y'all had a grand time, honestly, over there. It was where? Los Angeles, right? Maybe I said it like that. I'm not too sure. I gotta double check the commands again, because I literally keep forgetting the commands. I just did the commands earlier and everything seemed okay. Yeah, I don't know why that's not working. I guess it's just being a butt anyway. But anyway, let me just put the command list so you can see. Yeah, it's just weird how that's working, honestly. All right, but yeah, here are the commands. But yeah, that was the command I was using earlier, and surprisingly, it didn't work. Ironically, that is weird that that actually didn't work. Actually, yeah, that's definitely weird. I'm gonna have to take a look at that command later. But anyways, yeah, I was just talking about how I'm gonna try to stream Pokemon Go again pretty soon. In fact, I might actually, in addition, try to stream. I might do a Pokemon Go stream test after this to see if it works, and then maybe show you guys my account a little bit. That's what I think I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try something like that, of course. Just wanted to say hi. No worries, Gary. No worries. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, it snowed quite a bit over here in New York. You could probably know by now. It snowed quite a bit. It was nuts today. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna try to stream Pogo. If I do stream Pogo, it's gonna be in two. It's gonna be two different areas. I'm gonna stream only. One area is gonna be in my local grind spot that I've been telling you about before, in my local area in the Bronx, and then probably from home, hosting raids basically. I think that's gonna be my game plan. It's gonna be hosting raids. If I do host raids, it's gonna be from the comfort of my home, or I'm gonna be maybe in my grind spot. One of the two. Airbreak, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I hope everybody's doing good. Yes, I hope everybody's been having a great time as well. But yeah, I'm gonna be trying to stream, Pokemon Go pretty soon. In fact, after this, I'm gonna try to run a stream test of Pogo to see how everything sounds like and see if it'll work. I'm gonna be trying a couple things, of course, so definitely stay tuned for that. But yeah, it's definitely I'm happy to be back to doing this, of course. We keep doing masterclass. Yes, I was actually talking about that a little while ago. I was actually on your I was on your channel basically. Maybe co-stream. Let's see. I gotta figure out a few settings, of course, to see if I can get that working. But yeah, something I'm definitely gonna put in the works, of course. Yes, I was actually talking about doing, I was helping you with the masterclass and all that. But yeah, yeah, I might actually do a test stream after this and see if it works out for the most part. Yes, welcome. Yes, hi to Karen, of course, and welcome in Airbreak, of course. Love is always everything we're learning. Yee. It's pretty much from my experiences when I did raids back in like what? I think it was like 2021. I think no, not 2021. I'm lying. It was around I think 2019, 2018. I think somewhere around there is when I stopped playing, and then I got back into it playing around 2023. I think it was. Was it 2023? I think it was around 2023 was when I came back. I do know that I took a three year hiatus from Pokemon Go actually, and then I just randomly decided to come back to it actually. In fact, let me double check actually, because low key I actually don't remember the exact date in which I stopped playing the game. Low key I actually don't even remember when was the last time I actually stopped playing. Let me actually double check that, because low key I don't remember. But I do know that I'm going to try to come back into the Pokemon Go content pretty soon. In terms of maybe doing some raid, obviously raid challenges, of course, but also raid guides maybe. Maybe sometime I'll do some streams where I'm at my grind spot, or I'll be like at home doing raid invites and stuff like that. So yeah, I will of course definitely keep you guys posted as to when I do that. But Leah, let me double check something real quick, because I low-key don't remember when I stopped playing Pokemon Go actually. I know I did play Unite, and then I stopped playing Unite as well. Let me double check, because I low-key don't remember. I kind of low-key forgot when I actually did in fact stop playing Pokemon Go actually, because it's been a while. It's definitely been a bit of a hiatus for sure. Let me actually double check, because low-key I don't even remember. Let's see. Yeah, it was actually 4 years ago actually. It was 4 years ago when I stopped playing Pokemon Go. It was 4 years ago. So this was actually back in wow, let me see. Okay, so yeah, it was actually in 2021 when I stopped playing Pokemon Go. It was in 2021, and then I think I came back in like 2024. Yes, I remember now. Yes, because I used to play back in 2021. 2021 back in December was when I stopped playing the game, and now I'm back, and then I came back in like 2024. I remember now. Yes. I remember exactly now. Any plans of racing games like Need for Speed mid 2001s? Yes, in fact, I know on the PS5 they released an old school Ridge Racer. I haven't played that. I've been playing it a little bit. I might do a let's play it. I might play it on stream as well too sometime. Maybe I'll do Need for Speed. We'll see. I have to see if there are any of those free ones available, and then I'll probably figure that out in the future. But yeah, that's something I'm looking into as well. Actually, is amazing learning from experience. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. And this was like my experience from back in like 2021. That was the last time I was playing Pokemon Go. I remember too, because I think at the time Kieran was in raids. Yeah, that was a while. That was like what, 5 years ago actually. That's crazy. Well, technically it's a little around 4 years, but technically, but Umekan, I guess. But yeah, it was at least around that range around there for sure, at least. So that's something that's definitely something we're for sure working in as well too. I have the PS2 and Xbox 360 versions of Most Wanted. Ooh, nice. You know, another old school PlayStation game I would love to try to play again at some point is Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. I haven't played that game in years. I need to figure out how I can actually play that game again. I want to play that game again. No cap. I really do. Yeah, I definitely want to play that again at some point, honestly. But yeah, for those of you who are curious, for those who are just tuning in, after this stream, I'm gonna maybe run a test stream on Pokemon Go through my phone and see how it performs, because I want to actually see if I can actually make that happen. I gotta still figure things out, but I'm gonna run the test on that. You got and just want to see if it works out. So, if that, give me one quick second. Sorry, I just putting my phone. I'm putting my phone on the charger because my phone's about to die. But yeah, look forward to it for sure, honestly. And I will be honest, Karen. I was just talking about how you, Kev, and a few other people, some of the new people I met, has kind of reignited my fire to playing Pokemon Go again. Not as hard as I used to, obviously, but you know, at least enough that I feel comfortable, you know, playing it again like old times. And you know, getting back into the swing of things, of course, with it, of course. And hey, we're in 2026, so you know, it's the year of blossoming, you know. And speaking of blossoming, yo, I cannot wait till winter is over, man. Like, it's been so cold. It's been a snowy season. It's crazy. Like, no cap, it's been absolutely snowy like crazy. Let's go, you're amazing. Always welcome to join me. I appreciate that, Karen. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you too, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna run those tests a little bit later. It's not gonna be a long stream test. It's just gonna be like maybe a few minutes just to see how it goes. And I want to see just how well my phone can perform compared, you know, and see how things go when it comes down to it. So I'm gonna definitely be trying to work. I'm gonna be working on that. Probably after this stream. I think I'm gonna try to work on that as well. Let me change the music here real quick. Let me actually listen to. Let me see. Let's go with this actually. Yes, sir. By the way, what do you guys think? Of the. I forgot to ask you guys. What do you guys think of this new layout I have? Actually, there's obviously just a chat scene thingy, but I probably will have. I'll probably use my other scene after this on the other stream pretty soon. So definitely stay tuned for that, especially for this Friday. Send us snow to the West Coast. Yo, listen, right? Y'all can have all the snow that we have on the ground right now. Y'all can have all of it because I don't want any more of the snow. Karen can tell you too. Listen. I'm tired of the snow. All right. Listen, right? I'm tired of the snow being on the ground. Can we talk? I was kind of ranting yesterday about how is it that, right? How in the heck the snow from the first storm went away, And now we have another blanket of snow to go through for. Like, no, get the snow out of here. I don't want no more snow. I'm tired of this darn snow, man. I'm tired of it. Oh, get all the snow stuff of this. Sorry. No more snow for Augusta. Yes, yes, yes. No more snow, Mother Nature, please. We had enough of it for one season. I'm tired of it. I'm stuck in Cali because yeah, I remember. I heard your flight got canceled. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I know some of y'all had their flights canceled because of the fact of that snowstorm. But yeah, hopefully you guys can make it back soon. Hopefully you guys can make it back soon. But yeah, this weekend of course is definitely gonna be this season this week is gonna be fun though. I'll say that much. I seen an archive there. There are good stuff. If I may ask, which archive you're referring to? If you don't mind me asking, I'm actually kind of curious. But yeah, no, I feel you guys because I know you because of the snowstorm, you guys couldn't get back to New York. I feel that. I 100% feel that. I'm gonna meet Raya and Terminal right now. Everyone's still here. Yo, nice. Are you guys gonna do? Are you guys doing some raids? Are y'all just chilling? The archetype site? Wait, which site is that again? I'm sorry. My brain's a mush. I'm so sorry. My brain is a little mush. I'm sorry. Hang on. Let me play something else here. Let's go with. Let me see. Let's go with this actually. Something a little more, chillaxing and stuff. But that's cool though. But yeah, I feel you guys though that the flight was canceled though. That definitely smites. It kind of makes sense though because I feel like if you were to be able to fly over here now as is, you probably would have to deal with a lot of turbulence, especially with the snow. That would have been a whole lot of turbulence. So I think it's better safe than sorry, So yeah, I can kind of understand. I can definitely understand, the reasoning behind the cancellation, but at the same time, I get it. It definitely sucks. But the important thing is that you guys are safe. That's the important thing. We doing raid hour for birds? Oh, there's a raid hour for the birds? Because the birds have been spawning in every single gym every half an hour. So, isn't it technically raid hour raid day? I guess for the birds. Isn't it technically raid day? Because the birds have been spawning, and they kind of still are. I think honestly. 100%. I'm super scared of turbulence. Yeah, and I think the reason why they postponed the flight is because upon approaching basically there will definitely be a lot of turbulence, which makes a lot of sense why they postponed the flight, which I feel like it makes a lot of sense honestly. Yeah, best take care of, obviously. All legendaries will have raid hour for all. Raid day share with Pika. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, I get it. Basically, it's to shift out the Pikachus. Yeah. That makes sense. I just called it raid day because they were spawning every gym all day today. It's been crazy. I only did maybe a few raids. I did a Moltres solo, which I ended up getting I got a background from the solo, which was W. Articuno took me 3 raids, and I think Zapdos took me 4. And I'm good with that because I already have the shinies from past events, so I'm chilling. I mean, yeah, I could go for the backgrounds with the shinies as well too, but that's too many raids. I'm gonna say my raids for the weekend, because one thing I'm definitely gonna be raiding quite a bit this weekend is Yveltal. I want to get a Hundo Yveltal. Of course, I want to raid Mega Dragonite when that comes in. I'm definitely going to be megaing that one. That's something I'm going to be working on. Of course, I'll get the other ones too, because why not? But Malamar are probably my least priority because it's not really that great. Victory Bell will be a cool one. Victory Bell will be kind of cool. Unique grass attacker. It's not a top grass attacker, but because it can get to level 4 right now, I think it might pick up some decent usage. I don't know for sure how that's going to work, but It does get a higher CP boost, I guess. So maybe it might prove to be a little bit unique, I guess. And then there's Mega Dragonite, which I honestly, real talk though, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I've always been a fan of Dragonite, and while Mega Dragonite, as it is not going to be toppling the top numbers in terms of Mega dragons, it's still going to be a fun one to mess around with. I think, at least in my opinion, I think it's going to be a fun one to mess around with. You'll be doing a 2-hour stream, BRB. No worries, Karen. No worries. I wish you in the gang good luck, if anything, on the stream on the raid hour. Hopefully, you guys get some good shinies and stuff. Let me actually take a look at Mega Dragon now that we're on the topic, since I'm actually kind of curious. Dragon Tail, Draco Meteor. The thing that sucks is that you need Draco Meteor for Dragonite to be at its best. That's the thing I kind of don't like. But let me see. Dragon Tail, Draco Meteor, 1723. I'm gonna compare it to something like Solomon's. Mega Salamence, of course. Because actually, I'm now a little curious about where Mega Dragonite stands. It's probably behind the other dragons, right? Let me see. I'm actually kind of curious. Dragon Tail, Draco Meteor, 17. Yeah, it looks like it's slightly behind Mega Salamence, which that kind of sucks, man. But still, it's Mega Dragonite, honestly. Mega Dragonite is still a really cool one, and I'm definitely gonna rate a couple of them because I think Mega Dragonite is really cool. I like it. I just love Dragonite as a Pokemon. Honestly, for sure. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to everything that's to come. Honestly, definitely something to come. But yeah, and also, I'm going to be working on a few other things too in the upcoming weeks too for the channel. New commands I'm going to be working on. I'm still going to try to figure out the whole sound thing for you guys, so you guys can get some nice epic sound redeems. So I'm going to try to see if I can get that situated. I definitely want to figure out how to get the sound themes and all that stuff. I need to figure out exactly how to get that all situated, honestly. I really do. Hey, what's good, Chris? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, my friend? How you been? You missed quite a few updates already, but yes, I am back. I'm finally back. I went over a lot of updates, obviously, about what I'm going to be doing. But one thing I can definitely share with you is that I am still going to be doing Monster Hunter in the upcoming week, so definitely stay tuned for that. We can continue where we last left off when it comes to that game, 100%. But how you been, though, how you been, though, Chris? Hopefully everything's been well. Everything's been well. Nope, number 1 dragon and flying. Also, it also has 8 shields. Yeah, but see that's only for it when you rate it. It doesn't apply when you use it. It's only when you rate it. It's not when you use it. So obviously, yeah, the shield thing only applies if you're for when you're actually doing the raid for it, but it doesn't apply when you're actually like doing the raid. I was playing Monster Hunter. Oh yeah, I saw you were actually. I saw you were playing Monster Hunter. I saw that for sure. But yeah, let me see if there anything else I wanted to go over. Aside from all the Pokemon Go announcements I made, talking about the plans for the upcoming. Oh, you know another thing I need to work on? I need to get myself a new Go Plus. I know some people from Terminal's side of things recommended me one that's actually pretty good. I gotta see if I can find one maybe a little cheaper, but we'll see. I will see what happens. I do have my old one, but I'm not sure if it'll work as well anymore, honestly. So I do think it's time for a new upgrade. I think at some point. I definitely gotta try to get that. I definitely want to. So at least get back into the grind of things whenever a fun event such as this rolls around. You know, so I'll be nice and ready. But yeah, I'll figure that out and all in due time, of course. All in due time, guys. All in due time. I find just been working. Honestly, same here. Same here. I couldn't even go to work today because of the snow. But I'm gonna be going back to work tomorrow. which is gonna be fun because that means I have to power myself through all that snow, which that's gonna be so much fun. Like, totally gonna be so much fun, guys. Totally powering myself through all that snow and the ice and all that stuff. Yes. It's gonna be totally fun, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. It's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be a total blast. You know, all that stuff. Totally. So with that, it's very insanely powerful because of how it can be used. Also, Mewtwo Y is gonna definitely be number one psychic type of PvP. Yeah, but remember that's only for the raid. That the shield thing is only for the Super Mega Raids. I think it's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb because it forces you to have a lot of people with your group, which I'm not a fan of. Mewtwo Y X is gonna be definitely the top psychic type. Yeah, they absolutely will be really strong. It might also be, I think Mega Mewtwo Y is also going to be the number one most generalist attacker in the game, period. Because it maxes out at 7,000 CP. We're talking about 7,000 CP, honestly. I'm pretty sure it's going to get nerfed at some point. At least I think so. But I already know everybody's going to be going crazy for these, honestly. Yeah, it maxes out at 7,690 level 50. That's insane. And Best Buddy, oh my god. That thing is going to be at around 7,700 CP. Literally the highest in the game. That thing is going to be a monster. That thing is going to be terrorizing the game when it comes in the game 100%. And I feel like it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy to counter considering how strong it is. Like, that thing is going to be a menace. Even more stronger than Mega Rayquaza. When you have Most Wanted, first thing, turn off the EA tracks, you know. Fair. Totally fair. Totally fair. All right. Let me see if there's anything else I wanted to go over. I went over the Pokemon Go. I went over the Pokemon Go stuff. I went over. Let me see. Went over the Pokemon Go stuff. Went over projects I'm gonna be working on in the future. There's a few things I definitely worked on. That's for sure. The interactive music is basically the Pursue music. Ooh, okay. Is it the music that I'm playing? It's talking about something. It's a different track, right? Not this one, right? Just out of curiosity. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna definitely be doing some really fun. Gonna be doing some really fun. What's it called? I got some definitely fun streams prepping pretty soon, so definitely stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, yeah, Karen said this day she's gonna be going live at she's gonna be going live in 2 hours, actually doing some birds, so that's cool. Definitely check that out if anything, guys. It's gonna be at 8 o'clock. I think they just announced a new season. I think. What's the name of the season? I don't even know. Let me double check actually. Season Memories in Motion. Interesting name. Okay. Memories in Motion. Okay. Memories in Motion. I think that's what it's called. Let me see. Yeah, Memories in Motion. This is going to be interesting. I'm very curious about what this season is going to be about. Let's see. The next Pokemon Go season is called Memories in Motion. It runs from March 3rd until June 2nd. Okay, cool. So basically, this is kind of like the spring season, I guess, which is pretty cool. Yo, they got a pretty cool. Yo, see, this is what I kind of like about the. I like about the game is that they do have some pretty sick backgrounds. Yo, this background, it looks kind of clean, actually. That's actually really cool. It's got like Butterfree. I see Charizard in the air. Oh, it looks like we're gonna be getting Orbeetle this season. Okay, cool. They got Orbeetle in this thing. That's cool. Being ready to leave. I'm lurking. No worries, Karen. All good. Yo, this season look kind of cool. So we're likely gonna be getting G-Max Orbeetle this season. I think. Pretty sure we're gonna be getting that G-Max this season. Let's see. I wonder if there's any more information that came out. Oh, okay. This came out. This been out for a while, but I just never got any updates about it. Let's see. Yeah, this season's gonna be interesting. I'm very keen to see what they got cooking. So likely the rest of this week, we're gonna probably find out exactly what they're gonna be cooking when it comes to this event. I think I'm pretty sure. It looks promising though. Let's see. Let's see. But one thing that I caught from it is that Orbeetle is on that new starting stream. Which if you guys haven't looked at the this thing at the post, I do see Orbeetle. Matter of fact, let me look at the video. Actually, I haven't even seen the video. Actually, let me pull up the video. Let me pull up the video. I'm actually kind of curious because I know the main thing I saw was I saw Orbeetle. I saw Orbeetle. That's for sure. Definitely a thing coming. I saw Orbeetle. Hold on. Let me see. Let me take a look at this, actually. I'm actually kind of curious. Yo, I love how they actually go through all the old school backgrounds from, like, the very first one to, like, 2016, 2018. Yo. This brings back so much, dude. Like, all the backgrounds from, like, past years. Okay, that's actually kind of sick. I love these backgrounds. It just brings back memories of all the past seasons I used to play, for sure. That was actually really cool. But with Mewtwo YX will be more insane as Side Strike because of how strong and hard it will be to take down. Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. Mega Mewtwo X and Y are gonna be absolutely dominant when they come in, 100%. That's actually gonna be crazy. Yo, I'm looking for... I definitely am really keen because I see the Orbeetle on the other screen, though. That's actually really cool. And yeah, we're all going to be getting 10th anniversary, which I think we know what's coming for this season. I'm pretty sure. There's no way that is, like, right? There's no shot it's not going to come this season, right? Surely it's not. Surely it's going to be coming this season, right? Like, I must be bugging, right? I'm just curious. I'm genuinely curious. I'm low-key kind of curious, actually. I'm honestly low-key kind of curious. What do y'all think, right? I'm definitely thinking. But yeah. We're gonna have to see how that goes. We're gonna have to see how that plays out for sure. All right, let me double check, make sure I'm not missing anything else to talk about. But yeah, guys, a little bit later, I'm gonna run in a little bit. I'm gonna test out another stream through my phone to see if it'll pick up Pokemon Go. I'm gonna test that out to see how it works. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here now. But I'm gonna run a test on my phone to see if it'll work. I'm gonna see if this works out, and if it does, cool. It may be something I might do in the future. We'll see. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I'm gonna end this stream here for now. But I'm gonna run that quick test after this, so definitely stay tuned for that. I'm gonna be running that test in just a bit. But yeah, guys, great to be back streaming, and my next actual stream is gonna be the reaction this coming Friday. I might actually be doing a collab with Ninja, so definitely stay tuned for that. This is gonna be a fun time. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call this stream here for now, but I will be back in just a little bit to test out that stream. I'm gonna be testing out that stream, testing stuff in just a bit, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys in a little bit on that other stream. So again, it'll only be a test stream to see how it works. And you know, I probably won't run it for too long, but I'm gonna try it out to see if I'm gonna try it out to see how well it performs anyway. So anyways, yeah. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching, and also for the Kalos story. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream here, and then I'm gonna run that quick test to see how it works and see if it works out. And yeah, I will see you guys on that stream in just a bit. So, but till then, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care.